All right, so a few tips that'll help you out on the rower that I learned from Shane Farmer. He runs like the CrossFit Invictus rowing club they have out there. And as far as you're getting in and out of the foot pedals, once you strap in, make sure you set it around the widest part of your foot. I want you to grab the bottom of the pedals, push down on the rubber piece. After that, you can kick up, shoot your feet straight out. If you think about it, you spend a lot of time, struggling to get one foot out, in and out, and trying to get back in it. And say it takes 3-4 seconds, you got 5 rounds of rowing. That's a lot of time you just wasted on getting in and out of the rower. So that's a big thing. I'm constantly repeating that in my workouts. So yeah, that's how to get in and out of it. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about real quick is how to find your damper setting using the drag factor on here, because he explained every workout or every rower is different because of the amount of air that comes in and with the damper setting higher or lower. And then when you're using these, a lot of dust gets in it. So it definitely, a 4 on a brand new rower is not a 4 on this rower right here. So you hit more options, display drag factor, and he wanted everybody to be around a 110 drag factor. So mine's at like a 3.5 right now. So here it's a 111. So it's about the same. And the big thing on this is if you're a fast twitch athlete, more like a sprinter or real explosive athlete, you don't want to be up at a 10. That's getting you nowhere. You're working against yourself and you're really dragging it out. You're more comfortable being that speed athlete, the explosive athlete. So for me, I'm at a 3.5. Out in San Diego this past weekend, I was at a 4. So it definitely shows that the drag factor is different on each rower. If you're more endurance athlete, I would say try about 7.5 to 8.5. I mean, try the drag factor before you get into competition, because you can change the damper settings. Well, most competitions you can. But yeah, that'll make a big difference in how you are able to get off of the rower and get into the next thing. So yeah, that's a drag factor. All right, so the last thing is your sprint start. Shane teaches us to do a 3/4, half, 3/4, full, and it's at an all-out fast pace. Then you got your power 10 where it's all focusing on power. And the whole goal of this machine works off averages. So your whole goal is the first 15 strokes, you want to get that pace down as far as you can, and then it works up slowly once you settle in. So I'm gonna show you real quick. The 3/4 is like right in front of your toes. Half is about shoelace. So you go 3/4, half, 3/4, and then full is stretching it all the way in like you normally do, but it's just a faster pace. And then you settle in for your power 10. So it'll look just like this. So you see on that, I got my pace down to a 119. After that, I slow it down, get real strong, powerful pulls. It'll slowly creep up, but you're keeping that pace down instead of starting off just trying to yank it, doing all that stuff a lot of people do. It's getting you nowhere. So you have a purpose of going fast, getting that pace down. And it's in the long run, anything under 2,000 meters is definitely gonna help, because you wanna get that flywheel spinning as fast as possible, and you're working with the machine instead of against it. So yeah, that's sprint start.